Welcome back, ladies and gents. We're going to do a little solo camping for the first time in the S&S camper. So Sarah has her daughter in town and one of her daughter's friends. So we hung out with them for a couple days, and now they're going to kind of have a girls' night. So I'm like, what better time for me to go camping and get spooked by myself at night, right? I know it'll happen. But yeah, look at this awesome spot. We're in Florence, Arizona. It's Cottonwood. I believe it's the main entrance on Cottonwood. Sorry if I keep squinting. It's very bright. So yeah, main entrance on Cottonwood. We're about 4 miles in, give or take, right before the gate to where we can go dirt biking. Obviously, I brought those with because what else am I going to do all by myself? So it should be really fun. It's beautiful. It's probably only about 60 degrees, which is awesome. But when you sit still and you're in the shade, that little breeze is chilly. I know I'm getting weak. I get it. But yeah, let's flip this around and get a little scenery. There we go. So I'm a little bit farther back. There's a lot more area to camp today because it is Thursday. So a lot of suckers out working. So yeah, we got a really good spot. Literally probably half mile down the road or so, there's the gate to Box Canyon. And I have never ridden back there, so that should be pretty fun. Sarah is going to come join me. She's going to come join me tomorrow. So she's going to hang out with the girls tonight. Who knows what they're going to do? Girl stuff. And then I think she brings them to the airport around 1:30 or so. So she'll probably be here in the afternoon. Hopefully she can ride a little bit tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how she feels. But yeah, it should be fun. It's beautiful out. I just got everything set up. And I tell you what, when you're doing it all by yourself, it's a lot more remembering, because usually Sarah does everything in the inside. I take care of everything on the outside. And so far, I don't feel like I forgot anything, but I'm sure I did. Got the toys. I got a question for any of you camper folk out there. All right, so my question is, got to kick off my shoes. It stays so much cleaner in here. Our refrigerator does not seem to work on electric. I've tried it a couple times. I don't know, not a big deal. So we always do the gas. I always put it at 4, open the fridge, and everything's frozen. We always put it at 4. So I'm just kind of confused. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's because it's that much cooler out or what the dealio is, but bizarre. Doesn't look like I brought enough food. Well, if nothing else, we got some fruit down here. Fruit, wraps, all kinds of meat, snacks, and of course, oops, gotta do our little tab there. Of course, I got a ton of nuts. Sarah doesn't know I found the sesame honey almonds that we love from Trader Joe's. We don't get them very often. They're like a treat. Yeah, I snagged those without her looking. Oh yeah, but I got plenty of stuff to eat. But yeah, answer that question. Why? Is it just because it's 20 degrees cooler? But that seems kind of bizarre. Like either it's cooling it to a certain temperature, whether it's 80 out or 60 out. I don't know. So anyway, oh yowzer. I was waiting for that. Oh yeah. Let's get that coffee roaring. I made a big mistake the one day. We just got this pot. Wasn't thinking. Heat the water all nice and toasty and just grab the handle like a dodo bird. Luckily nothing spilled on my feet or anything, so that was good. So now I know to grab my little flipper doodad so I don't burn my hands. It's really amazing how when they say your blood gets thin when you move down here, it's totally true. Because it's like 60 degrees and I'm like, whoa, I got the chills. I need a jacket. It's pretty bizarre. And then it's the same thing, like, you know, when you lived up in Minnesota or anywhere in that ballpark, how we're going to go strong. Yeah. How you get used to the cold in the winter. You know, it's pretty crazy. That's why when it's 40 degrees out, you see all the Minnesotans and all those crazy folk running around in t-shirts and shorts. Glove. I'm excited for some coffee. These things work pretty slick. This is a little silicone one that folds up. Works pretty freaking awesome, I gotta say. I mean, it's kind of slow going, but the coffee tastes great. You don't have to have any power or your battery pack or anything on. So I'm gonna have a little coffee, have a little Attain natural granola bar. I'm not a big granola bar guy. I'll eat them a little bit when I'm out here camping because it's easy and quick, but for the most part, we just try to stay away from that stuff. Because if it's a granola bar, it's not better than an egg. It's not better than something real, you know? I think we're pretty good right there. Do not touch this, even this thing. It's hot as hell. Ask me how I know. All right, guys, so we're going to have a little coffee. I think we're pretty much set up. Man, the wind picked up. It's blowing everything around. So, yeah, if we're going to take out the dirt bikes a little bit, maybe just do a little video of that. Oh. Oh, feels good to sit. A lot of stuff to take out of here. Burr. I know you guys feel bad for me. Check out that view, guys. Cacti, Box Canyon. I'm excited to go over there. I think it's about, or it's got to be 1 o'clock by now. I would look on my phone, but I'm using it to record. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Coffee tastes so good this time of year when it's this chilly out. Look at this, too. Look at that. Got the teddy bear cholas. That's, where's my finger? That's those guys right there. That's a teddy bear chola. Someone must be hiking or something because it isn't a vehicle that would have dirt bikes or anything. So yeah, I mean, other than that car, there's no one around me. So it's great now until it gets dark and you start hearing all the noises when I'm out here by myself. But really appreciate you guys that are watching and giving me some positive feedback. You guys know just as much as I do how much work this is to go drive around, set down the camera, get some different angles. I'm gonna finish out a quick little ride and maybe get out of here, I don't know. What's that? Big old hawk? Ouch. What's in there? Where'd he go? Well, good. Nothing broke on my camera. Frickin' hey, it's so windy out here. I think I'm not even probably gonna have a fire. Holy smokes, guys. It is a windy one out there. The old hair was finally laying down from the helmet and from the wind. Good grief. It is bonkers. Wind chattering through the roof hatch or whatever you want to call it. Skylight type of thing. It is crazy out there. I just got back from a ride and it wasn't too bad when you're riding because you got your helmet and I put on, I had my bigger jacket, my bigger pants because it's kind of chilly, especially when you're doing 40 miles an hour. But man, I got back to the little tent that we usually have alongside the camper. We usually throw like a little toilet or whatever in there. But that thing was like blown over against the ground, and so I yanked out the stakes and just threw it in the trailer because I figured if it keeps going, it's probably going to tear it, and then we won't have one. And then we'll have to buy another one. So I put that away, and our chairs are out there. I mean, at this point, if the wind don't calm down, I'm probably not even going to have a fire because it's just not going to be very enjoyable. It's so windy. Chilly's one thing, cold is one thing, but that wind is brutal. So anyway, yeah, if I don't have a fire, I don't know, might do a little cooking, stay inside, watch Joe Rogan and Mel Gibson interview. We're gonna head outside. I gotta put some lights and stuff up, my motion sensor lights. If I go out there to go to the trailer to grab something, the lights come on. I don't need to be carrying flashlights and stuff around. And I tucked my microphone under my shirt because it's so windy out there. I hope it kind of deflects some of the wind noise. So let's get out there. All right. So the sun peeked out. Oh, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Yeah, look at that. The dust was just kicking up. See that? It's like the dust out here is like snow in the Midwest where it starts blowing around. Look at that sunlight. Oh, still chilly though. I'm hoping it dies down so I can have a fire, but anyway, let's get these lights out. So if you haven't seen these, we do a little magnets on them. The cool thing is they can clip anywhere to charge, but then what we have here is I just put a little magnet up there because our trailer and our camper are all aluminum, so can't magnetize stuff. So we just siliconed them up or had little double sticky tape. There we go. So anyone starts messing with this door, you're gonna get shined. Messing with that door, you're gonna get shined. I mean, could they grab them? Yeah, but I mean, more than likely, if a light comes on, someone's just gonna dart, right? And I would know because I would see the light come on. So we have one over here. Man, people fly down this road. All right, and then we got one over here. There we go. So yeah, so if I come outside, the lights come on. If I need to go to the trailer, the light comes on, and I don't need to be carrying flashlights and stuff with me all over the place. Ooh, is that unbelievable? That would be a great picture right there. Oh my gosh. And then I throw one up on the hood of the truck. I reach way up there, so if someone comes to the front, that one goes off. Ooh, I was getting chilly, guys. I had to put my poncho on. I got this thing in Mexico probably at least 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago, and it's still, I've washed it. I mean, little tear here in the pocket. Oh, but it's cozy. I kind of forgot about it. It was all the way back. Whoa, wind almost blew it over. It was all the way back in my closet. Unbelievable. It's so windy. It keeps blowing the tripod over with my phone on it. I'm going to move the stuff over here. If it's too windy, it's too windy, but we'll give her a shot. Like I said, every time I try to set this thing up, it gets blown over. I just keep wanting to drink hot liquids. Let's get out a little. This is pretty funny. So we got this pot. Actually, I take that back. We got this pot from Goodwill. We're Goodwill shoppers. We love it. And here was the cover, right? We're like, oh, perfect. That'd be slick for the camper. And then we were like, oh, God, it'd be really nice to have a smaller one, you know, just heating up some water or whatever, smaller meals. Went back like a month later, got the exact same pan, the smaller version. What are the odds of that, right? So we have a matching set. I think they were, I don't know, Sarah probably took out the sticker. I think it was like maybe a buck or two. This is probably still frozen. I'm just going to take out half of it and start heating it up. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I don't know if I'm in the mood to sit out there and have a fire. So I don't know if any of you guys are fans of bean soup, but this was homemade with one of those bags of beans and then just some chopped up ham and onion that I sauteed. And then I freeze it. So that'll probably be plenty right there. Okay, one more little scoop. That'll be plenty. So we got the little fire starter. Get that going. Turn her on low because I want it to warm up slow. I don't want it to burn. In typical man fashion, I'm going to eat right out of the pot. Put that back in the fridge. All right. The soup is done. I almost grabbed it with my hand. I'm too lazy to go get a pot holder. That's how I roll. Sun's going down. Still debating on having a fire. But this soup is... It's a little too hot, but there's this, why is it? There's just something about when you're chilly and having soup or chili. It's so tasty. I love the hunks of ham. I couldn't eat this all the time, but what we do is we make a lot of soups. Like we did this bean and ham. We did a split pea and ham. We'll do like chili. I'll do like homemade chicken and wild rice or chicken and dumpling. We eat it for one night and then I just let it cool, and I freeze it because, you know, you can kind of get sick of it. But when you take it out again and you haven't had it for 2-3 weeks, oh my Lord, it tastes so good again. Man, it's so beautiful out there. I feel kind of guilty because it's like I come out here to go dirt bike riding, have a fire, go for a walk, and do all this stuff, but it was just that wind was unbearable. End up sitting in the camper for half the time. Although on the dirt bike it wasn't bad because you're all bundled up and whatnot. But I'm gonna finish this up, clean it up in here a little bit, and then I'm gonna head outside. Shh, quiet. They're probably sleeping. It looks really dark in there. Let's go see if this trailer's unlocked and we can steal all of his dirt bikes. Oh crap! Maybe this door. Oh no! We gotta get out of here. Oh my god! He's got lights everywhere. Oh! So that's how I picture my lights working. Just having a little fun. You can tell I wasn't able to get outside enough today. So that was my reenactment of someone trying to mess with my stuff. But yeah, you can see how this lights it up. Frickin' look at that. You know, I don't have to carry anything around. Walking around, do. If I need to cut through here, this light comes on, lights it up. Look at that. Yeah, it works great.
What's up, guys? Just watching this documentary, and we are 3/4 the way in, and they're finally getting to the fight. So, yeah, what was it called again here? When We Were Kings. So, I don't know. You know, I thought it was going to be more about the fight itself and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, we're 3/4 the way in. They're finally entering the ring. So, I mean, it's a lot more detailed stuff behind the scenes, I guess. But I don't know. It's so-so. So I'm going to finish this up, go to bed, and thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the morning.
Well, it is morning time, guys. It is about 38 degrees. I think it got down to about 35 last night. So it was chilly. Still a little breezy, but nothing like yesterday. So yeah, it was a little unfortunate. Was hoping to do a lot more stuff and have a fire and some little bit better videos, but I mean, what do you do? It was so windy and dusty. It wasn't worth it. So I watched a couple movies. That's what you do. It was still beautiful. It's still fun to sitting there and just check out the view. You do get a lot of trucks because there's like a kind of a gravel pit type thing out here. I'll grab the camera. I feel like a semi's coming by right now. Just a big dually.